Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 6 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. It'll be played down at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. And look, Dallas has to get rid of any lingering feelings from that shootout loss at home to Denver because they're at 2-3. Washington's at 1-3, and this is a big game in the division right now for both these teams in a division where it could easily be won with 8 or 9 wins. And I think if you look at this from Washington's standpoint, 1-3, they entered the bye on a win, but not without forgetting the fact there's a lot of stuff from the first month that they needed to work on. So I think the bye was perfect timing. Certainly for the Redskins, look for their offense to come out with some new wrinkles off the bye. Look for RG3, I think, to be more efficient in this game. Look for them to get off to a quick start as a whole on offense, something that's been lacking in most of the games they've played this season. I like RG3's ability to move the ball against this Cowboys defense. What I do worry about, though, is the Cowboys passing attack, the matchup against the Redskins defense. If I'm a Redskins fan or a part of the Redskins organization, that's the matchup that worries me, especially seeing what the Cowboys did last week. I know everyone points to that Romo interception to end the game there, but let's not forget the guy threw for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns before that. And I think that both these teams will be able to move the ball, and I think it's going to be a higher scoring game than maybe people think. I think the key to this game is going to be that bounce that goes a certain team's way, the interception that gets tipped and picked off. One of those kind of games, because I think both these teams are going to come out intense, okay, and both these offenses running at full throttle, given the importance of this game. And look, from Dallas' standpoint, if they can ever get DeMarco Murray going along with that passing game, just think about how much more potent they can be, if you can even get more potent than they were last week. I think they can pick their poison as far as how they want to attack this Washington defense, because I think it's one of the worst units in the league. It was bad against the pass last year, and that's continued. Obviously, a strong start by their offense would certainly help the Washington defense, so then teams can't really key in, and Washington becomes a dual threat team from an offensive standpoint. The closer they're able to keep the game at the beginning, but we'll see here. I think the ideal situation for Washington is they get out to a big lead, make Dallas one-dimensional, and somehow are able to turn Tony Romo over a number of times. I personally don't see that happening at the rate that they're going to need to have it happen at to outright win this game, but I think this game's going to be high scoring. I think it's going to be a very close contest. So I like Washington +6, but I like the Cowboys to win a close game on a late field goal, late touchdown, what have you. But I like, again, Dallas to win, but Washington +6 in what I think is going to be one of those vintage close NFC East games with the division lead on the line. I know it sounds strange because both these teams are under 500, but that's where they're at. And hey, if you win the division, you get in the playoffs. So let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.